I'm a size 15, nigga. I had to rob so much because I wasn't getting no real money. Who told you that? I would have been a nerd. Like, I got great grades and shit. Fuck you, nigga. I'm not going to jail for no more bullshit. Who y'all thought kicking the door was for? That's fresh, man. Y'all wasn't even ready for that. Like, that was the night the Rockness Monsta was born. I just couldn't help myself.
Let's start this off, alright? So, you know, you've been gone for a minute. People haven't really heard from you. You've been on the little albums stuff, but you know, people been waiting on that solo album. So let the people know what you've been up to for the past couple of years. You know, give us a quick rundown, you know what I'm saying? Because you've been on the DL for a minute.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I've been on the underground in the most, you know, in the most underground sense of the word. You know what I mean? I was just basically formulating plans and whatnot, doing what I do. It's nothing, like, I don't want to come back halfway, so when I come, you know, I was just putting it all together so that when I come back, I could come back and really, you know, really get my smash on, you know what I mean? Like, and besides, you know, I'm a monster. Like, how many of you motherfuckers ever get used to seeing a monster? You understand what I'm saying? You never know when the monster goes. Like, nigga just show up when he show up and he eat food. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I do.
Alright. So, what was it that made you fall back from Chosen Few and come back for The Last Stand?
A lot of reasons as far as with the Chosen Few. Like, for one, I was in Cali working on my solo album.
Yeah, with DJ Letha.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Originally, I was doing this shit on Priority and all that, but never mind them and this, that, and the third. Shout outs to DJ Letha. You know what I mean? I was out there doing that. And, you know, I was real engulfed in this shit. And then it was basically, you know, on some real shit, like, I just knew that, like I was trying to create a solo buzz. You understand what I'm saying? And I felt like to do that, you know what I'm saying, if I would have been there, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to reinvent myself. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't feel like I'd be able to do that if I'm showing myself in the same light that they used to seeing me in. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that, you know, that was basically why, you know what I mean?
Alright. So, alright. In between those albums, you weren't down with Boot Camp for a while. And you was signed to DJ Letha. So why didn't that work out? The whole DJ Letha thing?
Cause DJ Letha had a label, but I'm not sure he was really ready for it. Like, I don't know if his staff was really up to par and this, that, and the third. Like, we had an album done pretty quickly and everybody loved it, or at least that's what they told me.
What was the name of the album? Was that Planet Rock or?
Nah, it was Rockman Uncensored.
Rockman Uncensored.
You know what I mean? But we did the album pretty fast and it was pretty hot. I think, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I think I'm like 100 times better than I was then. You know what I'm saying? But like at the time, shit was off the chain. Like Let's Rock was on that album. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Walk Like a G was on that album. You know what I'm saying? There was some fire on the album, this, that, and the third. But you know, it just like the staff wasn't moving. You know what I'm saying? And the parent label basically they dropped Letha's whole label. Like he had a couple of other artists. I mean, I guess they looked at the situation and was like it wasn't really nothing being done. You understand? I got an album sitting there, and you know what I mean, like ain't really much. You know, they not working it now. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. Like, you know, the album done. What do we do now? You know what I mean? So, in the long short of it, I think Letha had a label and he wasn't really ready for it yet. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? It was just that Limp Bizkit was at the top of their game at the time, and it was like anything they wanted, they could have had. You understand? Like, well, I'll take a label. You understand what I'm saying? And they had one. But yeah, it's basically no hard feelings or nothing to DJ Letha and shit. He still got a couple of beats.
You just bit off more than you could chew. Basically.
Yeah, at the time, and I've done that before. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you know, it's something we all it's something we all do at some point or another.
Yeah. All right. So moving away from all that, I gotta ask you a quick question. What are your top 5 albums and why?
My top 5 albums. Damn. I ain't had an album been added. Damn. Let me see. Monster Music.
Alright.
That's my new album. Please believe y'all will understand why. was like, that's not a metaphor. This is music for the monsters. The niggas who wish they could find and shoot a rocket launcher. Niggas who can't let it ride. If a nigga pop it, you probably love monster music. Monster music. Real deal. You know what I'm saying? I love. Well, let me see. Let me get into it. I think Illmatic was one of my favorite. Not Illmatic. It was written. Like most people love Illmatic.
Yeah.
I did too. But it was written. That was my shit. You understand what I'm saying? That was my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I do have a lot of favorite albums. That's why I can't really draw this. Because I could really go Into the Stage. I could go Monkey Bars. You understand what I'm saying? I can go Magnum Force.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? The Empire Strikes Back, and then I done ran out because one of the hottest albums I ever heard was that one right there, and that's the Representatives, and only whose only crime was coming too late on the roster. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? They came too late on the roster, so it's just the way the game go, niggas.
They didn't get time to get known and shit.
They didn't get no time, shit was over. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? But that album was fucking immaculate right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? But industry shit. I like a lot of niggas' second albums. Yeah. For real, cause you know what I'm saying. I like one time my man told me a long time ago. My son Buck was like, "Yo, it take you to do an album to learn how to do an album." Yep. You know what I'm saying? And even though like the reason why a lot of people like a lot of people's first albums is because it caught them by surprise. Yeah. It was nothing to compare it to before. You understand what I'm saying? It was like, oh shit, this is some new shit. Now it's something to compare the next one to. You understand what I'm saying? But like, I like It Was Written. I like Kane's second album. I liked Rakim's second album. I liked Redman's second album. You understand what I'm saying? Those was my shits. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my top 5 is kind of hard. I like Eminem's second album too.
Oh yeah, Eminem's second album, my shit. Mm-hmm. I like that way better than the first one. Yeah, sometimes, after you do your first album, you know how to do your second shit.
You step it up.
Your craft
you step it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
So
I like Get Rich or Die Trying. That was a dope ass album.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad.
The Black album was my shit. See, I don't want to wait past 5, man. I don't want to wait past 5, man.
Black album, I like Black album better than Kingdom Come personally.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So, alright. So, another question in that same category right there. What classic hip hop song would you have loved to have been on?
Just one.
Yep. Say as much as you want.
All right.
What you want? Go ahead. Let's do it.
Yo, I wanted to be on You the Man so bad on Into the Stage. Like I wanted to be on that album, but I was locked up while they recorded it. You understand what I'm saying? I was so hard. Like I really turned my life around because of that right there. Like I was locked up. I missed that opportunity. It was like I'm not going to jail for no more bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That's not to say I ain't never been locked up afterwards, but not for no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But I would have ate food on like the Scenario remix.
That would have been crazy.
I would have ate food.
You and Buster going back and forth, yo.
I'd have ate food. What else? I don't know. That's a hard question. You know what I'm saying? I don't know because it's too much music, man. And I smoke way too much weed. You understand what I'm saying? No matter where the backwoods.
Yeah, I think they disappeared.
Nah, man, the backwoods made it here. But yeah, I don't know. I can't. It is what it is. You the Man and Black Smith and Wesson. Even though I knew I couldn't be on it because Black Smith and Wesson was Black Moon Smith and Wesson. You know what I'm saying? The comedy. I knew it wasn't no room for me on there, but that shit. I wanted some parts on that right there.
Yeah, it would have been crazy.
I wanted parts in that right there. But yeah, man.
Alright, so now let's get into the MFC thing.
MFC?
Alright, so y'all built that on the side.
Yeah, it was a little bit of side thing, but you know what it was? It was a street team, but no, they wasn't hanging up no posters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basically like that's Magnum Force Mafia. That's what
that's really what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.